Hey, what's going on, everyone? James Numbers here. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, I'm going to be going over it seems to be what I'm thinking is pretty much the final results of the 2022 U.S. midterm elections, and this includes today's Georgia's Senate runoff race, which happened yesterday, actually, but which compared to last year, yes, for those that don't know, the last runoff in 2021 took place in January, but the reason why it's in December for Georgia is because of a rule change that basically changed the date of runoff elections. So yeah, from here on out, all U.S. Senate Georgia runoff races will be held in December instead of January. So yeah, let's take a look at Georgia real quick. And yeah, no surprise here. Raphael Warnock was able to hold on to the seat. So this puts Democrats at a 51-49 lead, with Democrats gaining one seat. Yeah, I was. Yeah, many people at many months ago were, including myself, really believed that Republicans were going to take the Senate. But however, abortion pretty much destroyed their chances. Roe versus Wade pretty much destroyed all this from happening. So yeah, Raphael Warnock easily won by a significant margin. Georgia is indeed becoming a blue state. So yeah, what does this mean for the U.S. Senate? Well, that means Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema's power, the moderate Democrats who've been basically the swing votes for a lot of issues over the past couple of years, their power has basically dwindled a little bit in the U.S. Senate. So, and that means Kamala Harris won't need to break as many ties anymore. As so, yeah, no more 50-50, and we may never see another 50-50 again for a while. So with Georgia out of the way, let's go to Alaska, which has not been called yet. We knew the Republican was going to win, but we had no idea which Republican was going to win. And after the whole ranked choice voting thing, after all the votes that have been counted, Lisa Murkowski ends up maintaining hold against Kelly Shibaka. Yes, that's right. Lisa Murkowski had a much more broader appeal, and that's why she ended up winning the U.S. Senate race. So yeah, this was expected to go Republican, and yeah. And as you know, in the U.S. House, Mary Peltola already won Alaska's U.S. House yet again. So thanks to ranked choice voting. So yeah, but let's look at the gubernatorial race. The Republican, which had not been called at the time I posted the video, Mike Dunleavy has won re-election with a majority of the votes. Yeah, I don't know why this took so long, but yeah, this is a clearly red state. And even former Governor Bill Walker did pretty well, 20.7%. He is a former governor, though he is, I'm pretty sure, also an unpopular governor. But yeah, it looks like Dunleavy also ran against another Republican who had 4.5% of the vote. Pretty nice. Good for that person. So, with that out of the way, oh yeah, we should probably take a look at the gubernatorial ships once and for all, since this is the last gubernatorial race that I had not called. Democrats ended up gaining two gubernatorial seats, which puts Republicans in a slight lead of only two seats. So yeah, same. This is the same as 2018, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. And lastly, for U.S. House, and the only races that I did not report on were the California races, and yeah, and these are the final results. The only result that had not been called in this map is Colorado's third congressional district, and that's just because there's a recount going on. But in Colorado's third congressional district, yes, Lauren Boebert slightly, narrowly won, but the recount has to be counted because there was like less than 500. She won by less than 500 votes, or less than 0.5 percentage points. And so, because of how slim the margin was, they had to do a recount. And Democrat Adam Frisch had already conceded the race to Lauren Boebert, so it's very unlikely the results going to change. Oh yeah, I remember looking this up earlier today about some Democratic representative in Virginia who got elected actually died. So yeah, I will have to make an update video on that special election sooner or later. With that out of the way, the final vote total is going to be 222 Republican seats and 213 Democratic seats. And there are only four races that I did not mention in California that were not called at the time I made the video. So what I'm gonna have to, so the districts that I had not called were the 3rd, 22nd, 13th, and 34th. So let's take a look. Looking at the 3rd district, the Republican Kevin Kiley won with a majority of the votes, 53.6%. All right, no, on the 13th congressional district, John Dort won with a won by 50.2% of the vote. I'm presuming that it's a slim margin. The 22nd congressional district, David Vallado won by a slightly larger margin than the other one. So, and lastly, the 34th congressional district. This one was won by Jimmy Gomez. So, yeah, that's it for the whole 2022 elections. And yeah, what does this mean? With Republicans getting a slight majority in the U.S. House of Representatives, Joe Biden is probably likely not going to be able to get as much done for the rest of his term. So we're going to have to wait and see until 2024 to see what's going to happen. And if Joe Biden messes up his last 2 terms, a Republican will most likely win the presidency. Yeah, so let's just hope that Biden can at least try to make use of what he's got, and if not, he's done. But yeah, there have been some rumors. No, it's officially been confirmed that Donald Trump is officially running for president again in 2024, and I'm sure you guys have your own opinions on it. We'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Hope to see you guys later. Peace.